How's it going, guys? Let's get right into the video. The first car that we're going to talk about right now is the 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse. I actually bought it from a man in Chicago, and got it for around $4,000, and I had it shipped to me for another $1,000, which made the grand total of $5,000. I got the car at around 64,000 miles, which is pretty good for a 20-year-old car, and it was in pretty good condition. It still is. The only thing is that I've done little minor mods to it here and there. Nothing major, just tasteful mods. It is sitting around at 85,000 miles right now, close to 86. And here's a picture that I took back in 2018. The interior is pretty clean, no tears or wear on the rear seats or passenger seat, as you guys can see. I have neglected the car a little bit since I've had it parked due to my anxiety. That has kept me from driving all three cars, but I do hope to restore this car to its former glory in the coming months. And here's some shots of the motor, which is a 4G63T motor, the same motor that the Mitsubishi Evolution has. Pretty stock. It only has a few minor mods. It does have a manual boost controller, a stock T25 turbo from Mitsubishi themselves, and a GFB blow-off valve that is adjustable, so you can make it quiet as can be, or pretty loud. I'll show you guys a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about. That was actually my friend Eric with one of his Saab turbos, and it was actually on his car before he sold me the blow-off valve. I can't show you guys what it sounds like on the Eclipse since it does not have a battery. This is a picture I took back in 2019, and this is what it currently looks like now. It does make me sad to see it neglected. However, I do wish to sell two of my cars so I could focus on working on this car and restore it back to its former glory. Here's a shot of the rear hatch and what it looks like with the trunk open. Not a lot going on. Excuse the junk in the trunk, guys. I meant to clean it out, but I forgot that I had all of that in there. And the rear is nothing too special. It does have a Carbonetics fiberglass diffuser and a stock exhaust, as you guys can tell. I got the Carbonetics rear diffuser for about $200 back in 2020. Pretty easy to install as well. And the next car I want to get into is the 1996 Lexus LS400, which I actually got last year when I traded my Infiniti G35 for it to some guy in Fresno, California. It's been a really reliable car as well, no issues with the car. However, it does have minor cosmetic issues, like the clear coat on the trunk and the hood is peeling, so I do have to get that fixed. You guys can see right here on the trunk. Those stickers were there when I got the car, and I never bothered to take them off. Doesn't really bother me. And let me show you guys the interior. The interior of the car is pretty stock as well. It does have a Grip Royale aftermarket steering wheel. It is not quick release, but I enjoy the look of it. And this is what people do with these cars. They like to throw in pillows inside the car and make it more of a VIP style build. So here's some interior shots with an aftermarket shift knob. It is an automatic transmission, which all of these cars had. None of them came in manual transmission, unfortunately. And the interior has been kept in really good condition for being a 25-year-old car. Here's some shots of the rear and passenger seat. And if I do keep this car, I think I'll end up making it look something like this, something similar to this. And in the rear, we only have, tinted windows, obviously, and on top of that, we have little curtains to kind of block out the sun. And is also a trademark look for VIP style cars. The rear seats is pretty stock as well. It does have LEDs on the interior, however, it is daylight, so I can't show you guys what it looks like, and there is no battery in the hood anyway, so I can't show you guys what the lights look like. And it does have a set of BMW wheels. They are 19-inch rims, and they have been re-drilled to fit the hub of the the Lexus. I like the way it sits. It's pretty low, but I'm about that low life, so you already know what it is. And here's what all three cars look like side by side. Let's get into the Infiniti G35. This is a 2004 Infiniti G35, and I actually got it from a friend just a month ago for around $4,000. It is aftermarket. It does have aftermarket headlights and stock Brembo brakes and stock wheels. I believe they are 18-inch rims. Nothing too crazy going on with the car as far as modifications go. Pretty tame, pretty stock, but it is a lot of fun still. I'll show you guys what the exhaust sounds like as well. It has no major modifications, only a 3-inch downpipe, and it has catalytic converters as well. As you guys can see, it has a really nice sound to it. It's not too loud or too obnoxious, which is good for the neighbors, because otherwise they would have to listen to it every time I start it up, which can get a bit annoying if you don't like loud cars. And here's some shots of the tires, of the rims and Brembo brakes. Let me show you guys a little bit of the interior. The interior is also nothing too special. It is pretty clean and in good condition, not a lot of rips or tears. It does have GPS in the center console, which is good for a 2004 car, and it is pretty accurate as well. It does have a 6-speed manual transmission, which is one thing that I do love about this car, because it is pretty fun to kind of not really race around, because I don't condone that, but it is pretty fun. And here's the picture that my friend took before he sold it to me. As far as the engine goes, there's not a lot to say about it other than it has a cold air intake, and it's pretty stock and reliable for what it is, a 6-cylinder car. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of these cars, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the video. But without taking any more time of your day, I thank you guys for watching the video, and have a nice day.